Welcome back. As we visited with Environmental Stewardship Award winners over the years, one trait that everyone has in common is the desire to leave a legacy for future generations. These award-winning ranchers are in it for the long haul, and they're building operations that thrive for years to come. And when a farm or ranch stays in a family for 50 or 100 years or more, it's only natural that each generation wants to keep improving the land and making it better for the next.
Whoever owns land is basically just a caretaker. We have to be able to pass it on to the next generation, and hopefully you pass it on in better shape when you got it. This farm will be in better shape when I pass it on, just through the conservation practices that we put into play.
Agriculturalists have always been the ultimate in the environmentalist, and even though that's not recognized a lot of times. And we have just tried to, and I feel accomplished, making our resources better and more stable than they were before.
When it comes right down to it, we don't own anything. We're just left as stewards to take care of what we've been allowed to manage while we're here. And it's our job to make sure that that happens.
As my father had taught me, if you take care of the land will take care of you. We're only here on Earth a short time, and we need to pass on the land to the next generation in the best shape, or make it better, actually, than what we received the land. And that's what I try to do.
We want to make sure that the place is better than we got it, and we leave it better than we found it. We know we don't really own this land. We just get to be here for a period of time, and we're interested in the water and the soil, the land. We want to make sure that the next folks have a better opportunity even than we have.
My dad kept this land, and his dad kept the land, and all the other generations kept the land where we could do what we're doing. I respect the generations I don't even know right now to leave this for them. And really that's my philosophy from my heart.
Throughout our family's history, it was always taught us that, if you don't take care of the land, it's not going to take care of you. We're not in it for just a short time, make some money thing. You got to look down the road and try to maintain it for future generations.
We've created a place here for several families to make a living. It's been hard work, I know, but that's kind of the farming game, I guess.
If we can make a living on the land without disturbing the environment, then we've probably accomplished our goal.
We are managing for the future. We're not stocking the ranch as heavily as it could be. We're resting a portion of the ranch each year through rest rotation grazing. Our logging operation, we're managing for the future. We're managing it for levels that we feel are sustainable, and yet we're hoping to preserve, to enhance, and to improve this resource, so actually we can hand off a resource that's in better condition when at the end of our watch, when our job is done, a better resource than what we received, we can hand off to the next generation.
It is our hope that someday that our children will have the opportunity to live the life that we lived, and that's what it's all about. It's sustaining these ecosystems so that it will sustain us and the wildlife that we enjoy and the people that we enjoy and the livestock that we enjoy. It's about continuing sustenance of the environment.
I take quite a bit of pride in knowing that this ranch is going to look like this in perpetuity. Not only for my kids and their kids, but their generations down the line, and I feel very good about that.
You need to be a good steward to keep your grasses for your cattle, and just to help the ranch going, but it's also bigger than that. I think it's important for the whole state and the whole country to keep your natural resources going and just keep the environment as healthy as you possibly can.
The grass is better, the ponds are better, the creeks are better, we maintain our runoff better. That's what I'd like to be remembered by from my neighbors, is that I left the place a lot better than when I bought it.
I want my kids and my nieces and nephews to be out here and enjoying this property, and their kids and grandkids to be out here doing the same generations from now. And so my hope is to keep this place as a working cattle ranch and keep a viable working cattle industry that can support these type of ranches.